Hello and good morning, friends of Sudoku. Welcome to an evil puzzle by websudoku.com. In the description for this video, there is a link to this puzzle so you can play it yourselves if you would like to. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. Most of these puzzles by Sudoku.com aren't really that difficult, but they're quite fun to play. And we shall see how this one is going to turn out. I can see a 4 blocking up here, and a 4 blocking across here. So here's a 4. We have ones here blocking these squares, and we have this one blocking this square. So here's a 1. It is 3:30 in the morning, and that is why my voice is maybe a little lower than usual, because my balcony door is open and the neighbors may also be sleeping by open doors or windows. And there is no reason for them to get up early just because I want to solve some Sudokus. We have 9s here blocking like so, and we have this 9 blocking here. So 9 must go here. We're going to have 8s over here like so. This 8 blocks over, this 8 blocks up. One of these must be an 8 blocking over, this 8 blocks over, and this 8 blocks up. So we're going to end up with an 8 in one of these 2 squares here. These 2 squares must be a 7 and a 5, because we have a 7 and a 5 here and 7 and a 5 here. So 7s and 5s are spoken for in rows 4 and 5. So 7 and 5 here. Now is probably a good time to check out what these squares then might be. Since they can't be 7 and 5, they must be a 3, 8, and a 6. Speaking of 6s, there isn't a single given 6 in the grid so far. That's interesting. So we find ourselves wanting an 8 for one of these 2 squares here. And that's about all we can say. And of course, a 3 must go here or here. I almost overlooked that. And that gives me a 3 here, believe it or not. Let me recap. These must be 7 and 5. A 3 blocks up here, therefore a 3 must go here or here. Blocking across, this 3 blocks up, giving me a 3 here or here. Blocking up, this 3 blocks here, and this 3 blocks here. So a 3 must go here. And now we can do a little bit more with the 5, because now we have these 5s blocking these 5 squares, leaving this square for a 5 in block 1. What else can we do? Well, we can find a couple of 3s. We can find 2 more 3s. And here's how we go about that. We have a 3 blocking down and up. It follows that a 3 therefore must go either here or here. But we also just realized that a 3 had to go in one of these 2 squares. Therefore, it couldn't go here, could it? And again, therefore, it must go here. Now we have 3s blocking up and down and over. A 3 goes here. Now we just need 3s for these squares here. And they will have to wait a few minutes because I don't know how to place them yet. We can place a 4 here though, because this 4 blocks down, this 4 blocks over. Here's a 4. We can find a 9 for the 3rd column, because this 9 blocks here and here. This 9 blocks here, and this 9 blocks here. So the 9 is forced into this square here. Now we have a 9 here or here. No, I'm not seeing anything else but for the 9s at the moment. I am seeing an 8, and it must go here because there's no other place for it in the first column, since there's 8 blocks here and here. So here's the 8. Now an 8 must go here because of these 8s blocking. This 8 blocks down, this 8 blocks down. Here's an 8. Now we have 8s here, 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 or here. Since this 5 occupies 1 square, the 8 must go here. What else? Let's have a look at these 2 squares. There must be a 2 and a 6. And that doesn't help much, except it tells me that these squares must be 4, 7, and a 1. Since a 1 and a 4 block here, we know that this is a 7, which, by the way, blocks this square. This 7 blocks this square. So here's a 7. And these 2 7s block across like so. Therefore, a 7 goes here. We do remember the 7 5s here, don't we? Now the 7 blocks down. Here's a 5. Here is a 7, which blocks down. The 7 blocks over, another 7 here. 2 7s blocking across, 2 7s blocking down. Here's the 7. And I think that's, yes, it's the last 7 for today, at least for this puzzle. We need a 6 and a 1 for these 2 squares. The 1 blocks up, giving me the first 6 here and a 1 here. Now these 1s block down like so, so a 1 must go here. Blocking across, this 1 blocks across, here's another 1. Now we got a 1 here or here, and here or here. This square must be a 6. And we know that one of these is a 6. This 6 blocks down, so a 6 goes here. We do remember that one of these was a 3, I think, and the other one seems to be a 6. So a ghost 6 blocking over here and a 6 blocking over here gives me a 6 for this square here. Here we need to have a 9, and therefore a 9 here. This 9 blocks across, this blocks up, here's a 9. Now here's a 9, and that's the last 9 for this puzzle. Here we're looking for a 4 and a 2. That's easy. The 4 forces a 2 here and a 4 here. Now a 2 must go here. We have a 2 blocking down here, so one of these must be a 2. We know that one of these is a 2, so where now can we place a 2 in row 8? It can't go here, so it must go here. We can also place a 2 in column 4 now, because there's 2 blocks here, there's 2 blocks here, so a 2 must go here. A 3 is missing from the column, 3 blocks here, so here's a 3. And we remember the other digit, right? It must be a 6, which blocks down. So we have a 6 here now, and therefore here, and we have a 2 here. That gives us a 2 here and a 5 here. Here we must have a 4, and these 2 4s now block like so. This 4 blocks down, so 4 goes here. This square now can only be a 5. So now a 5 blocks here and a 5 blocks here. So 5 goes here. The last square here must be a 1, giving me a 1 up here. Here a 3 and a 6. 6 blocks up. So 3 goes here, 6 goes here. This has got to be an 8. Blocking down, 8 blocking over, 8 here. 5 and a 6 to be found. The 6 blocks down, giving me a 5 here and a 6 here. Ladies and gentlemen, this has got to be the easiest evil puzzle I think I've ever solved on websudoku.com. Okay, we'll take it. I hope that you liked it. And well, for early morning, this is a nice little piece of brain gymnastics. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.